Welcome to my game development stream. First I'm gonna start my environment, then take a look at the current state of the game and then decide what I want to do today. As always, thing takes a few seconds. Wait, do I have... I do not know why I have two terminals. One. Is there an... Well, I hope it will be... That will disappear on its own. Let's just ignore it. So here's the current state. I'm the guy in the middle. The sword. The enemies around, and I have to kill them. So it does the damage if it hits them. If I kill enough, I get a level up, which gives me a skill point for a random upgrade option. If I, for example, take sword count by pressing 3, get a second sword, and now I can continue killing monsters, getting more skill points, and becoming stronger. Sword size, they should get longer, and that's it. And if these enemies touch me, I lose HP. If I have 0 HP, I die. And I get a score based on how far from the middle I am. And there are two types. I have a shooter and a sword guy. Skin is randomized a bit. That's it. Game task. I redesigned the code. Now I have abilities. So I can change it up. Ability work with character and not only leveling. There was some bug. Well, bug, the redesign is not ready yet. This is one thing I have to do. And I also want to test something. Let's go to my shooter character. Let's give him sword 2. This should work. Oh, no, it doesn't work. Was I too fast or something? Looks like it. So I want... Here, now I have a guy with bullets and sword. Let's see what happens. I get multi-shot. This is for the gun. Works. Piercing is again for the gun. Sword size. Okay. Works as I wanted it to. Very good. Can we move this? I have to change it up most likely. Also wanna do something, not game main. These two. No, these two. Let's do it differently. Have the create function. If ability shoot. Oh, I can do it differently. Or should I? Let's do it this way. Undefined. I add it. And the same for this word. I think this should also work. See, size, yep, still works perfect. And now I want to give an enemy this ability. Enemy ability push. Great ability sword. And this did not work entirely. Now everyone has a sword. But doesn't do damage to me and it doesn't rotate. So, and it's consequently abilities happen in the ticking character, which is wrong. References. Tick function. I give the leveling character a tick function. So the character has no tick function. Tick map characters. Tick characters. Test. Could put it here. I have a character J. His abilities and it here. Wants to have no definition. Why a leveling character? I will test it, but there's no need for a leveling character. Be the same for the sword. What? Works good. Link character should no longer do the abilities. So is dead. Do is dead on this. In here. Not return, but break. Not break, but continue. No. Now I'm unsure. Does this enemy tick? Yes, tick. Exactly, it does something if it's dead, so I cannot put it in. But abilities should only happen if a character is not dead. Is this correct? It's ability dependent, maybe. Could have stuff happen on a dead enemy. But I keep it like this for now. And now I have swords on every enemy. It's slowing down. Interesting. Too many swords. Probably. I cannot tell. Let's take the sword away. I find it. Then it's no longer existent. If I randomize who gets the sword, but the slowdown is currently no problem, so I need to check if swords damage. And they don't. Let's think. Sword. Take to character hit is, I think, the determine characters in distance. Has to be a different faction. I think this doesn't account for players. I get the map, not the state. So I'm missing the players. Okay, then let's pretend I have them. does he have? Max distance. Okay, there's a value. Player point character. Wait a moment. Was correct. And I push it. I need the real player. I have the map. I need the players. The game. State players. This is fixed. I have not the players. 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 Player. Check that's a character hit. Yeah, I have the game state players. We fixed. Now I am part of the detection. I think it works. Next, let's give them the shootability. This might be players not iterable. Do I still have a problem? Yes. Game. A projectile. Player. Okay. Yep. Still not fixed. Game test. Don't need players in this case. Let's do only 1 damage. Really? The sword starts with 10. should be 10. Where does this value come from? This is off. I realize that the game had the projectile to character hit. Projectile damage. If my shoot spawns a projectile, it's character damage, not ability damage. Ability. Which explains why this was so weak. So now it does the expected damage. Okay. Also, it creates lag. I think this was everything important. Now abilities work. It's committed. I think I just commit. Let's do a small test case. Go in here. Let's aim for 2 minutes, approximately. I died. Now I have puts, give, can fill it in my test case. Here, save, reload and test. to 7. I forgot to record the values, but let's... Time seems correct. Core is always the same, so I accidentally pressed something. So this works. Let's see what's the next task I wanted to do. Time measures. Okay. I have my debugging stuff somewhere here. Let's call it paint time measures. Is it a boolean? I have to store these values. And let's can be undefined or it's an array. Let's make an array out of it. And for each thing, take a name which is a string. Time measures can be a number string. Is this it? I can start with it. Let's change it. Paint time measures can be a boolean. Activate it on time measures. Data is here. This might work. No. Do I have my debugging somewhere? Here it's debug. Okay. And if I set it to true, I need to take the measures. Not the main game. I do the ticking. So if game point debug paint time measures this can be undefined. It won't be true. I think game or bug time measure data undefined. I initialize it. Type is not assignable to type. Why? Did I mess something up? Empty array should be. This is an array. Ah, I did it the wrong way. This is correct. Let's see. Now I would let's make a function maybe. Take time measure. So debugging and name string. Can do this here. I did not initialize it. And I need to save. Start name. This is, I have to do it a bit differently. No, not necessarily. Name. And let's maybe change the order. Also to save. Let's make time measure temp time the number. now. If, okay, start time not empty. Does it work? No, not start time, start name. I first need to check the end name. And I need a temp time then. I should maybe start a different way around. If I have a start name, this means I will set this on performance now. Is this correct? If I do not have a start name, I do not need to check this time. But now let's get this time at the start once. If I need more times, don't I? Per name I need the start time. So I can change this up to temp time bar. This does no longer exist. Debug data find element name equals start name. This can be undefined, doesn't it? Yes. Data is undefined. There will be name is start. Do I need time measures will be empty array and temp time we do it this way. Data point temp time is time now, and debug time measure dot I need it here. This. Now I set it 2 times in the case it did not exist yet. In this case I need to push it because it was not in there. I can make an eld of it. Is this all? I think that's all. Time measure temp time. So I need to find end name. Now I need data point time measures push, and this will be data point temp time now temp time. This is millisecond accuracy for and if let's make a data time measures length bigger than 10 data I didn't want to click this. If data is undefined, I would not expect it. Now I should not need this. Data time measures this pop. Moves the last element. No, the first. It's shift, I think. Move the first element. Yeah, okay. This way. Now I can take time measures. Take time measure. I can even export it. Game debug. Bugging or undefined. I check it, I think. Let's see. End name. The empty start name is tick. Does not. Yeah, he does say it. Doesn't fit. debug. Done. We don't take time measures. A minute. No, if debug question mark and time measure. Take time measures would probably be a better word. Take time measures. Not true, we return. This is no longer required. What is if this not exists? I think I need to debug undefined or this I return. So now I take tick here. Here is tick as end and here is paint as start. Here is paint as end and this is start. And now if I paint, function paint time was, I need CTX still here, TX debugging. And find debugging. Oh, this again could be undefined. Done, and else I paint. I need a text example, but I also need a should. So set the color. Now for 18 is probably too big. Let font size equals 12. Nope. For debug time measure data of no. Time measure data. It's possibly undefined. Not what I want. This is what I want. It should not be undefined. Equals debug data point time measures. Don't think that I have an average in here. Internet probably JavaScript array average value. Probably a simple exactly this. Thank you. Data time measures. And then I have the average of the time measures length. And I want to print I want an I here. I think I can have the index like this. JavaScript for loop array with index. They use the for each. Is in brackets. Okay. Does not seem to work. Let's just for because I know how the default works. Const exists. Now I times font size. The average to string. No, I want. There was some function to fixed, maybe. To fixed. Fractional digits. Like this. And here I need data name. Something like this. Let's just see. Did not start time measure for tick. Did I mess the order? Did I take time measure tick? Let's debug. Go in the have no time measures. Avoid time now. Of course it will not work. Go to this first. Debug. Take time measures too. I need to initialize this thing. Perfect. Debug. It's initialized. I take the performance. I have no end name. I have a start name. Do not have the data, so it should be undefined. I create one, and I should push it. Did I push it? No. Let's see. I have the question mark here. But it should exist. I have it here. Hey, what do I push? Push nothing. No, I push the data. Okay, this was a mistake. It's likely. Stuff is happening. I have stuff here, values. Maybe 10 is tick and paint. Let's try a bigger value. Game paint? No. Take time. This one, let's do 30. A second. I think I need to move it down a bit if the ping is drawn. 80. Should paint a box over it. I can see it better. Because here it's hard to see. white box. Draw or fill rect. Zero, 0, 10, 10. It's just a start. Let start x equals 80. Oh no, start x is 10. Let's start y is 80. Wait, is it even 10? I can start with 0, I think. And I have to make a guess on the width. Let's just do 80 for now. This will be this times font size. Size needs to be here. This could work. So it starts at minus font size. Forgot. Why? Yes, correct. Too fast. Let's do a +1. Can I press my test button and see? Yes, I see that the paint is a tick wiser. It goes up to 16, this is interesting. Let's try set more data points in the tick. What is this? This is a test. Input data for testing. I should make a function for it. Function. Test inputs. Something like this. It's a game. It's a time. Don't know. Oh, the game has everything in the end. This is relevant. Do it like this. Test replay. Okay. Okay, now I'm missing chunks. I can do it in here. There's what's ended. Nothing ended here. This started. Ended. Tick player inputs. Player input started. Tick map characters. Could also always assume that the next tick ends the tick before. But I still need to. No, I don't, because the ticking is over. Okay, it should work like this. Tick map characters. Tick characters. Oops. Projectiles. Tick projectile to character it. Determine active chunks. Should I maybe write it the other way around? Let's try. I have my time. After it, I write the name. So tick map character, let's let it run. No value grows, but the tick is getting to 16. This is interesting. Ah, because I have multiple ticks, of course. The tick value is not correct for this running case. Not paint. So let's, if I have my for loop here, I tick multiple times. So if I tick, I have to end the tick, but I start the tick. This is not quite correct. It's giving me an empty tick. So I need to check if I is not the last tick. Like this. I see it's far away from 16. Let's make the width a bit higher. 20. I can run the test, see everything looking fine. And I can, if I now again give my enemies, can I, it's the shoot ability. Detect projectile to character hit is it's taking a lot of time. And every slime is shooting. Let's give him the sword. Sword. Now it's tick map characters. Interesting. Why does ability tick take so much time? Feels strange. The paint is not struggling. Let's look into this word code. If I tick ability sword. Ah, it detects the hit. It's again hit detection, it takes so much time. This is a detect projectile to character hit. Because the projectiles are not dependent on the character, and these words are to think. It's already slowing down. Also with a total, let's do a total. Uh, is starting the runner. I think I call myself to, yes, okay. Then I have to start the runner and set a timeout, so I should get in here and the runner. So over 16 will slow down. It's already slowing down. Over 12. Interesting. I mean, I can improve the performance if I know I just need player or enemies, and that should increase performance a lot. But this would mean enemies never can hit other enemies. Maybe I need friendly fire as attack, maybe if one ability. If it doesn't do friendly fire, I can just... But I have factions. It's a bit different. Can think some other day about it, maybe. As I take away the sword. Can reload. To see, I have no ticking currently. No, I tick. Have my values. I can push this. But let's look into the task. Does this task? Okay, enable, disable over menu. This is something I can do, but then I can commit the first part. Time, measure, and paint. Time measures. Look at this. I think this word is enough. Then let's play one round and see if I get a slowdown. What's the cause? Or the most likely. Movement speed. Full enemies. Longer swords. Feeling sword count in the beginning is dangerous. length is the most secure. Let's size again. I'm choosing a different color. A size can add account. Enough damage. Let's do a bit HP. Okay. Do 1 health. 9 damage. Okay. Do I have tick characters takes time? 11 ticking takes, tick map characters. So many characters run to me. I expect not far away from slow down. Oh, it slows down. It's always tick map character. To the top chunk generation is not a problem. So tick map characters is the one I need to make more measures for. So this will be difficult because this would be a per character. So I need some different time measure. I need to add to the last value. I wait here and the enemies die. Goes fast again. Then I add new enemies and it's slow again. Distance of 20,000. More skill points. Let's try to die. Slows down dramatically. But I'm shortly before dying. Okay. I died. And tick map characters is a problematic thing. But of course I don't have projectiles. Could do 1-1 with the shooter. see at the end. How much hit detection takes up, but let's click. Dangerous. 180 spread. Makes it a bit easy. Projectile to character, it takes a bit. Map characters ticking is the one which takes the most time. Sword is much stronger. It's also more brain dead. This could be my death. No. Random skill points. Character ticking takes the most. I even have a lot of projectiles. Still running relatively smooth. They barely don't reach me. They reached me. Do a lot of damage. It's one. Okay. I'm dead. Okay, 17,000. Not too bad. Tick map characters takes the most time. They do not shoot. So I was thinking about making the first type of menu to activate and deactivate stuff. I probably use HTML for it. Be the index. This is not visible in the first place, so would it be visible if I move it down? No. I want a button. To activate. See button. Hello. Wasn't more difficult than that type button. It was visible before the canvas was created. This is not okay. Do not know. Now I need the button to be over the canvas. Can I select it? Here I can select it. Normally I know the set index, but this seems to not be the problem. Maybe HTML button over canvas. Something special. Something special. Don't think I have anything special for my canvas. The border. Top left absolute. I should put it in a class. This is class, but currently it's still simple. Why is my button behind the canvas? HTML button behind canvas. I feel they don't do anything special. Button and button position absolute. Don't think will change anything. Oh, it does. So does the button get pushed down? Because I cannot scroll, I don't see it. Maybe. And now I want it to be top right. And it's to right. Two or something. Okay. Let's button and this will be settings. Maybe icon will be better later, but for now, style. What did I mess up? doesn't like it. Just says I should not use it. Position absolute right. Ten pixels. I have my settings button, and if I click it, let's make a div ID settings. Here I want close this HTML checkbox. Input this. And this will be not visible probably. Does this work? There's a checkbox I want to center it. Can I gen? No, the div is what I want to center. Does it react? No. Display block. Display contents. So my main problem, I need a box around it to see, and this is background color white. This works. Okay, put it in here. No, not here. Here. Already getting ugly. Basic idea is if I press settings, I toggle it visible or not. I think classes are better for it. I think I stop here for today. Did yesterday a bit longer, so I did a bit shorter. And then that's it. And I will continue tomorrow with this. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.